Well, for those of you that have been around the channel for a while, you know what it means when we're up here in the barn. So, I guess we'll just kind of get right into it. So, what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at some parts. For those of you that don't know, me and my dad for the last several years have been doing parts mostly online through eBay, but we do person-to-person transactions a lot as well. And that's actually our preferred way of doing business. Quick explanation is eBay charges 15%, if not more, on us. So we get that taken out of our pockets, essentially. But we get it taken out of the cost of the item we put online, and we get it taken out of our shipping fees. So we kind of don't get the best deal out of that. So if anybody's interested in anything, all this stuff is on eBay. There's a link to the eBay page in the description of the video. And if there's anything you see in this video that you might want or that you want to inquire about and ask, how much or what is it, first you can always look on eBay. But if you email me, which my email should be in this video and in the description, and I'll pin it in the comments, you can contact me directly and I'll give you a much better price than the eBay price, because then I don't have to pay fees. So anyways, let's get right into it. We'll look at this kind of area first. We got a bunch of dash parts. We got some A-pillars for E-body. We got a bunch of miscellaneous little chrome emblems, a bunch of steering wheel centers for E-body. I'll also make mention that majority of what we do is 66 through 74 B-bodies, E-bodies, a little bit of A-bodies, a little bit of C-bodies, and a couple of truck parts here and there. That's most of what we do. So definitely let me know if you see something that you want, or if you have something in mind that you don't see, because I might have it. But we got some dash parts, we got visors, we got other parts there for like the lower left-hand pieces. I got a bunch of them for E-body. There's a 66 Coronet grill piece. There's some lights. There's a tail panel for like a 70-something Plymouth. More dash parts for B-body, headlight bezel, and all these parts are used, but they're in workable or good condition. Actually, we'll start kind of looking up a little bit here. First of all, there's a 70 Challenger dash piece, but we got 69 Coronet 500 Coronet RT tail panels. There's two Super B or plain Coronet tail panels for 69. There's a 66 Belvedere grill. Actually, that actually might be one for my car. I don't remember. There's a 66 Belvedere tail panel. There's a 69 Coronet 500 grill. There's some latch tray support pieces. There's some 70 Coronet latch tray pieces. That's a 71 Challenger front latch tray piece. There's some steering wheel center parts. There's some valve covers, factory valve covers. There's a 68 Coronet grill. There's some early stuff that's 62, I believe, grills. Those would be very, very reasonably priced. If anybody wants them, I'd give somebody a heck of a deal on them, because that's just, if you see something that's kind of out of our range of 66 through 74, that stuff is going to be cheaper, because we just don't do a lot of business with it. Speaking of pre-66 stuff, you probably can't see it there, but 63 Dart grill with the lower piece. There's a 64 Polara grill up there. There's some other grills up there, and I'm knocking things over now. But we got just a wide variety of things. We have Challenger steering wheels up there. We have some headlight bezels. I'll get more in the headlight bezels later. There's 73 Dart grill. There's some upper quarter trim pieces for B-body. There's a latch tray for a B-body. I don't remember which one. Marker lights. Anybody needs marker lights? I got plenty. All CUDA marker lights. These are all 69 marker lights. Bunch of 70 marker lights. E-body, B-body. A couple of A-body ones even. Yeah, like these chrome 70 Duster marker lights. Here's some 71 to, I believe, 70, 71, 72 Dart fender, not inner fender, grill lenses. There's park light lenses for bumper for 68.9 Coronet. And there's these column bracket pieces. There's just a wide variety of different stuff. There's mirrors. I got a bunch of mirrors. There's more marker lights. A lot of this shelf is marker lights and bracket related things. Like idler pulley brackets for air conditioning cars. There's more lower column pieces. It just goes on and on and on. A couple of door handles even for some stuff. And like I said, all this stuff is listed on eBay. You can look at all of it on eBay, but know that, we'll think of this as an example. This is a 71 Charger marker light. Actually, that's a 4-door one. This is a bad example, but say as an example that this is up for $35 with $10 shipping. Okay, well, if somebody contacts me direct, guess what? You might get it for $25. So I'm willing to do some deals on some stuff to be able to move some inventory. Radio stuff, there's some earlier stuff. There's bumper jacks. There's little armrest pieces down there. Like here's another example. Here's a pinion snubber thing. This might be up for $35-$40. I don't know. Maybe you say it's up for $40. You contact me direct, guess what? You probably get it for $30. Gas pedal pieces, all different stuff. So moving on to another section, got over here some chrome trim for 70 satellite taillights. There's a fork. There's some interior panels for 72 Roadrunner. There's a bunch of these horn centers, 71 through 73 B body. Here's the 74, 75 B body and A body as well, I believe. Bumper brackets. Here's a single for a 70 Coronet, and those are, I'm trying to remember what those are. I don't know. They're online though. Different stuff that I've cleaned up, like some fan spacers, basic stuff, bunch of pulleys. I got almost any kind of pulley you could think of. This is a bunch of stuff I cleaned up and actually tumbled and painted. Miscellaneous transmission bracket, miscellaneous bracket. Here's even a dipstick that I completely kind of restored. Here's an alternator bracket. Here's another alternator bracket. I should probably take offline. I think I'm going to use that. But anyways, like I said, bumper brackets. There's some header trim for front windshield header trim for B body. There's some transmission cross members. There's some thermoquad carburetors. There's 3-speed wiper motor, 2-speed wiper motors, another 3-speed, a couple of Holly carburetors. That up there, there's just some modern truck stuff. I do have this air cleaner. I know people are going to ask about the air cleaners. They are potentially for sale. They're brand new reproductions. I'd sell them for maybe a little bit less than what they go for online, but not a lot. There's some more 3-speed wiper motors, and the reason I wouldn't sell them for real cheap below asking price online is because, I have cars that they can go on, so that's kind of one of those things that I'm not in a hurry to sell. And over there's another one. They're both just $383 N96 air grabber air cleaners. Nothing real fancy, but they're pretty nice. So whatever they're going for online, drop a little bit of money off of that, then I'd sell them for that. But that's one of those things I don't mind holding on to. So here we are here, another shelf full of stuff. Here's a 68 Roadrunner or satellite tail panel. That's kind of nice. Headlight bezel for $69. Bunch of 70 CUDA taillights. There's a couple of complete ones I have left, but most of them are missing the trim. They still have the chrome trim, but they don't have the black or silver outer bezel. But I got some of that stuff. I got 68 Coronet stuff. I got 69 GTX taillight. I got a 68 RT taillight here behind these E-body crush cans. Another pulley I restored. Some 73 Charger taillight lenses. They're all one side, of course, but that's how it goes. 68 Roadrunner taillights right there. 68 Coronet taillights. There's a 70 satellite taillight. I think the other one might be back there too. There's a 7071 Duster taillight. Actually, I think that's the pair to it right behind it as well. There's 69 GTX trim. There's 66 Coronet taillight. It's another 69 GTX taillight. 68 Cornet stuff, 66 Belvedere stuff, another 66 Cornet piece back there. Some early stuff, 63, I believe. And I got some small block bell housings. That's a 63-64 small block, 10.5 inch. I forget what this one is. I think it might be the same. And this is a later aluminum small block one. So if anybody needs bell housings, I got those too. Clutch fan, 5-blade. Not a big deal there. And clutch fan, 7-blade. Standard 7-blade. Single snorkel air cleaner. 71 Challenger latch tray. Cowl vents. Another 5-blade clutch. Wood grain Challenger steering wheel. Top plate for 71 through 74. This is actually a really nice piece here. That is a heater AC box. It's an air conditioning one for a 70s CUDA. 70 through 74. I believe it's specifically out of a 72, but it was all in working condition when it was pulled, so that's a cool thing to have. Another latch tray for like a 72 Charger-ish. 68 Cornet RT tail panel. I got a few of them. I know people have a hard time finding these, and the ones I have are actually pretty nice. That's a Cornet 500 one, but they're 500 and RT. I've got more bezels, shock rear end mounts, so all kinds of different stuff. I got, let's see, what else have I got in here? 70 Roadrunner grill. It's got a chunk out of it, but it's decent. 71 through 4 console. All kinds of different stuff. I got some 4-speed pedals right there. I got more 4-speed pedals, A-body 4-speed stuff. If you need A-body 4-speed pedals, I have 3 sets. So I'd let those go at a reasonable rate, especially if you buy more than one set too. And that's the other thing I was going to mention was if somebody wants to go through and buy more than one item, I can combine shipping and I can do a bunch of stuff to make it worthwhile. Wiper linkage arms, flex plates. I got a ton of flex plates. 60, so trying to remember now, 66, yeah, 66. Belvedere rear lights, 67, excuse me. Cornet 500 badge. There's these brackets that go on the transmission for floor shift cars, a bunch of these pivots, E-body door handles, little turn signal thing, bunch of big block inspection covers. I got small block ones too. Glove box doors, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go up here now. 71 through 4 speaker covers. I got a few of them. There's a pretty nice 68 Roadrunner grill. That's a really hard piece to find right now. That's the nicest one I've ever had. I probably shouldn't sell that, but if somebody gave the right money, they'd have it. Bunch of bezels here, and I have an entire another bin full of bezels, 68.9. So bunch of stuff like that. There's a 66 bezel, 67 stuff. This is all 66 and 7 stuff. A-body crap. 71 Roadrunner, 69 Super B. Bunch of another A-body one. 68 Roadrunner. Yep, 68 Roadrunner. 71 Dart. Another A-body one, Duster. Another 71 Dart. This is a 67, 8, or 9. I don't remember. I don't remember. That's off of C-body. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. There's another 73 part there. There's more A-body ones. More 69 Roadrunner ones. I got a whole stack of 69 Roadrunner ones, and even some GTX ones. If you know anybody that's got GTX ones, they're different. And then there's a 68 Cornet one. I got a bunch of them. So that's the rundown of what we have briefly here. I'm going to go through everything again quick here. And, not just trying to get everybody to watch this video a bunch, but you could watch this video 3-4 times and probably see something different every time. I walk through up here every day and I see stuff that I didn't remember. So that just goes you to show how quickly you can go through it in a video and probably miss some stuff. So keep that in mind. We got hood hinges. We got more pulleys and more pulleys. I got every pulley you could probably imagine, but except I even got single groove ones actually. Dash frames, B-body dash frames. I got some of them. There's a 68, and it's facing the wrong way, but it's a 68 GTX tail panel. There's a 67 dark grill, pretty nice one actually. Let's see, anything over here? Another 68 Roadrunner tail panel. A 69 GTX tail panel that somebody stripped, a GTX or Sport Satellite. There's some of them upper rear quarter panels, interior panels for A-body. Those would be very cheap. Challenger lenses, CUDA lenses, more marker lights, bunch of stuff, park lights, CUDA trim, so another console. It just goes on and on and on. And I know when I finish recording and go through and do everything that I need to do in this video, I'm sure I'm going to forget stuff. So if you want to see a more in-depth part 2 or something like that, let me know so I can do that. And once again, you want to contact me, you want to look at the eBay store, you want to do any of that, that'll all be in the description of the video. I'll give you a direct link to the eBay store, and that is 95% Mopar parts. There's a few other things on there, but mostly Mopar parts. And if you want anything from there, you're welcome to order something off there, or on all my listings I have a make an offer setting. So if you can make an offer and say, just make an offer, or you can make an offer and say, hey, I saw your video, and then I know more detailed where you're coming from. So, or you can shoot me an email and say, hey, I saw this CUDA marker light for, this much money, I'd offer you this for it, or just ask me what the best price I could do on it, and I'll give you a price, and maybe we'll make a deal. So I definitely appreciate everybody watching. Consider the like, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. It helps grow the channel. I've been trying to get videos out every single day, or almost every day the last little while, so hopefully everybody's enjoying some of that stuff. I got a few other things here I forgot to go over, so I'll go over that quick, and then I'll let you guys go. Some e-body stuff. There's a dual snorkel air cleaner for like a 73. Don't ask about the Moroso valve covers. They're not for sale. But there's e-body stuff. There's 69 GTX chrome. There's some A-body armrests, and even Barracuda grill lights. I think they're 67s. And like this trim and stuff. I've got, if anybody does a bunch of stuff with CUDA grills, I have a ton of these 71 CUDA grills, and I'd definitely give somebody a deal if you wanted to buy multiple or wanted to buy them all. You want to buy them all and number them and organize them and put together sets. I probably got almost all of them many times over. So I got some the trim pieces, some speaker covers. I do have some new stuff like this. This is a 70 1 year only e-body mirror. I have a whole entire box of them. So they're brand new, and I sell them cheaper than anybody else online. So if somebody wants a deal on them, yeah, there they are. There's all 6 or whatever of them. So, and then moving over to here on this side of the shelf quick, here's some of that early B-body stuff, 64 stuff. If anybody's interested in this stuff I would give somebody a heck of a deal on, because it's just not stuff we deal with. A bunch of glove box doors and tail light pieces. There's some vent pieces for 68 through 70. That's better stuff. But steering wheel centers, chrome trim rings, vent pieces, you name it. I got plenty of it. So anybody's interested in that kind of stuff, let me know. Or 64 Dodge Golden Anniversary, even centerpiece. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, consider liking, subscribing, all that other stuff. I appreciate everybody watching, And contact me if you need anything or if you're looking for anything. I know a bunch of people that have stuff that I don't. So definitely appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.